If your Ozempic, Wegovy, or Mounjaro suddenly feels like it stopped working, you're not alone. And in a second, I'll explain what's actually happening. But first, this is important. Most people assume the medication failed, but that's usually not the case. Hi, I'm Philip Marks, head nurse practitioner at Regenics, and we see this all the time. Patients come in frustrated saying it was working and now it's not. But what's really happening is very different. Truth number one, it didn't stop working. Your GLP-1 didn't just stop working. And in a second, I'll show you what actually changed. But first, you need to understand this. Your body adapted. When you first start, everything feels easier. Your appetite drops, portions shrink, and the weight starts coming off quickly. But over time, that initial effect levels out. Not because the medication stopped working, but because your body adjusted to it. And this is usually the point where people start to panic. Truth number two, your habits caught up. Early on, the medication does a lot of the work for you, but as time goes on, your habits start to matter more. And this is where things begin to shift. Old patterns creep back in, portions slowly increase, and snacking starts to return. These changes feel small, almost unnoticeable in the moment, but over time they add up, and they start working against your progress. Truth number three, you're eating differently without realizing it. Most people don't feel like they're doing anything wrong. And technically, they're not eating anything bad, but they are eating differently. A few extra bites here and there, slightly more calorie-dense foods, more convenience choices. Not enough to raise a red flag right away, but enough to slow things down over time. And this is where a lot of confusion starts to build. Truth number four, the scale isn't the full story. A lot of people rely only on the scale to measure progress. But weight loss doesn't happen in a straight line. There are times when your body is still changing, even if the number isn't moving. Your body composition can shift, water levels fluctuate, and your weight can temporarily stabilize. But if you're expecting to see constant drops, it can feel like nothing is working anymore. And this is usually where people make the wrong move. Truth number five, they try to fix the wrong thing. Instead of adjusting their habits, they try to adjust the medication. They think, maybe I need a higher dose, or maybe I need to switch. But most of the time, that's not the real issue. What actually happened is the system around the medication started to break down. Truth number six, what actually works. So, what do? You go back to the fundamentals with structured meals, intentional eating, less snacking, and better food quality. And just as important, using the medication the way it was designed to be used. If your results have slowed down, this is one of the biggest things to fix. That is why we put together a free guide that shows you exactly what to eat and what to avoid on a GLP-1. You can download that below. So remember, your GLP-1 medication didn't just stop working. You just need to adjust how you're using it. And if you haven't watched it yet, start with our video, Stop Eating These Foods on Ozempic and Mounjaro, because that's where most people go wrong first.